All right, logs to get it down. First thing, just like it was for radicals, absolute values. And when we did these, you weren't allowed to raise it to its reciprocal unless you did what? What had to happen first before you raised that exponent to its reciprocal? It had to be by itself. All right, it had to be by itself. So yeah, I had to move over the 1 and divide by -4. You're not writing the word log down unless the base and exponent are by itself. All right, number 1, is it by itself? Base and exponent by itself? Yes, so now I can use logs. So let me slow it down because I know there's a heck of a lot of confusion on reviewing for the regents, and luckily we didn't have to use it for the regents. You take the exponent and bring it down. So bring it down from its exponent position. Once you bring it down, now you log the base. You take the log of the base. So x comes down, I log the base. So that's what it looks like when you bring it down. And you have to keep it balanced. What do I mean by keep it balanced? If you log one side, you got to log the other side to keep it balanced. So not only am I going to log the base of 2, I also have to log the 28 as well. All right, so does everyone see how this basic one works? Because it's going to get a lot more complicated as we move on. And now from here, how do I get x by itself? Remember, log 2 is a number. That's just some wacky decimal on your calculator. So how do I get rid of this? Divide out log 2. Divide out log 2. And we all remember, if we don't remember, we can find where that log button was. All right, log button's right here on your calculators. So go ahead, log 28 divided by log 2. Watch your rounding, hundredth. That's 2 numbers after the decimal. And I'm doing this one with you, and then I'm going to start calling on numbers. 4.81. And remember, there's no rejecting of these, but you can still go to equations and check if 4.81 is going to be your number. All right, questions before I start hitting you guys up with questions. Anything from you guys for me? All right, let's do it. Let's look at number 2. First question on number 2. Where are we going? Stella, hello. Is that base and exponent all by itself?
Yes.
Okay, so now you can bring the exponent down. It's all by itself. Bring the exponent down, log the base. Do not forget to log the other side. Keep it balanced. Log the other side. We just did this, so I'm not going to ask somebody. Divide both sides by log 2 again. Nearest hundredth again when you're ready. Ethan, when you're ready.
Negative 2.41.
1?
No.
2.42.
Take a look at that third number. Probably if it's 5 or bigger, got to round up. All right. Okay, questions. Now we're going to get a little nuts now. What happens when I deal with the base of E now? I'm going to show you 2 techniques. One is the way we've been doing it. And then because I know you guys can handle it because you've proven to me this year you're strong math students, I'm going to show you a different way. You pick which one you like. And I want to expose you to the second way too because I don't know what they're going to show you next year if you ever do these. All right, my first question, is the base an exponent by itself? Yeah, E is the base, 4x is the exponent. It's by itself, sure. So now we can take the exponent, 4x, bring it down. And what are we going to end up logging this time? The E. So log E equals, just make sure it's balanced, log 12. Remember, x is the variable we're solving for. E is a number like pi. Okay, we could do this now in 2 steps to solve for x, or we could do it in 1 step. Your calculator can handle both, and so can you. It's just a matter of what you're comfortable with. You can divide by 4, divide by log E in 2 separate steps. Or you can do it all in one and divide by 4 and log E all in 1 step. So is everyone all right? You either divide by 4 and log E in 2 separate steps, write out the full decimal for each, or do it all in 1 step. Whatever you're going to be comfortable with. And just a reminder, E is located right here, and we do have to put in, we learned our lesson for the Regents review, we do have to put in the number 1 for the exponent when it asks us. We can't just delete it, I guess, which is a downfall of this calculator. So if you are not comfortable dividing it by the whole thing, okay, divide by log E, write out the decimal, divide by 4. .62? How's everyone looking? .62, any help on the calculator needed? All right, I said there's a second technique. You choose what you like. All right, you choose what you like. But this is only, the second technique is only if the base is E. Only if the base is E, you can use this second technique. All right, so first thing, just like it was here, make sure the base and exponent are by itself before you do anything. All right, so move over whatever you have to move over. We didn't have to move over anything here. All right, instead of using logs, you can cancel out the base of E by doing the natural log ln. All right, and see if you don't like it, fine, use the other method. I'm just showing you this because I know you can handle it. So once the base is by itself, you can take the natural log, which essentially cancels out the E. And what am I left with? 4x. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's what just happened here. I'm not standing like this because it's freaking embarrassing right now. What do I mean by this?
You balance it.
I didn't balance it, right? What do I still have to do over here? Natural log of 12. All right, so once you take the natural log of one side, we got to take the natural log of the other side. And now what do you just do on both sides? Divide by 4, and we're done. Okay, but this can only be used if the base is E. If you want to just automatically cancel out the E, don't worry about logs, take the natural log on both sides. And do we see where that is on the calculator? Right here, ln. Okay, so we do ln of 12 divided by 4. And hey, shockingly, we still get 0.62. All right, so you choose. You choose what you want to do. But again, only if the base is E. I can do the natural log. All right, anything? Because I'm going back to you guys now. Oh, look at 4. We get nuts here, don't we? Oh, you're not ready to log. You better not be writing down the word log yet. We got some stuff to move over. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Max, what do you want to move over here first?
Can we divide by 890?
Darn right we can. I want the base and exponent by itself. So get rid of the 890. What's your calculator give you here so we can talk what to write? 2100 divided by 890. Oh, I don't know about you. I'm not a big fan of writing all that out because if you're not rounding it, that's for darn sure. You're not rounding it on your own. So either A, you write it all out, or B, you take 21 210 over 89 and write that instead. That's the way I'm going. 210 over, what was it, 89? Okay, that's the way I'm doing it. Or write that whole decimal out. Your call. Equals 1.1 raised to the x plus 7 over plus 5. All right, good job. Thanks, Max. Appreciate it. All right, next up. Gabby, is the base an exponent by itself?
Yes.
Yes. Now it's log time. Does everybody see? Base exponent by itself. Nothing's attached. So now, bring down the exponent. Gabby, what's the exponent?
The exponent is x over 7 plus 5.
Bring it down. The only thing you log is the base. 1.1. And keep it balanced. Log the other side. This is getting nuts now. And hey, let's remember too, this is the exponent times that log. All right, so I didn't want you guys to think the 5 is attached there. It's not. Okay, the 5 is not attached to the log. It's the exponent times the log. All right, unlike this problem up here, we could do it all at once. We ain't doing all of this at once. That's for darn sure. All right, what do we want to get rid of first? Well, there's probably only one thing. What do we have to get rid of first here? You'll be right. Log of 1.1. All right, I'm going to keep this separate because there's not. I don't want to subtract 5 multiplied by 7. I want to divide out the log first. Divide by log 1.1. Oh, this is going to get good here, huh? Make sure our decimals match. Everyone getting that 9 and change? It's not 9. It's 9 with the numbers after. All right, let's not round it to 9. All right, next move. Got to get x by itself. Next move. You got this. Have some confidence. Max, back to you. What do I need to do? Yep, there you go. Don't get overcomplicate it. Stick to your algebra rules. Ooh, x still not by itself. Final step. Grant, final step.
Multiply by 7.
Yep.
Mr. Carlier,
Kate.
when I subtracted 5 from it, I didn't get that answer.
No, you probably got 4, huh? Always bringing that up, Kate. Thanks. How about a final answer, 28.0, kids? $28.0. All right. Okay, a few more here. Woo! This has got everything in it, huh? All right, solve for x. I notice x is in the exponent. So I got to do logs, but not yet. We are far from ready for logs. Tell me what's got to happen first here. Gabby, back to you. What's got to happen first?
I added 144.
Oh, you did. Good job. We got 380. Still not ready to log. Still not alone. It's got to be the base and the exponent all by itself. Next move. Gabby, back to you. Look at this, on fire.
Divided by 250.
Yep. Hey, that's really not too bad when you do 380 divided by 250, huh? I don't have to leave that as a fraction, 1.52. I can handle writing that out. But if you want to leave it as a fraction, you can. All right, now base and exponent are by itself. What's it going to look like now when you bring it down? Boom. Isabel, where are you at? Let's go. Yep, so log 1.52. What's it going to look like on the right side? Good. Make sure it's x plus 1 times the log of 1 point, all right? I don't want you to think that 1 in x plus 1 belongs to the log. Good work. All right, what's your next move to get x by itself now? First move here. Stella, what do you think here? Let's roll.
Divide the log.
Yep, divide the log out of there. Oh boy, there's a decimal for you. 5.1325128991. Almost done, right? Because I was left with x plus 1. Final step there. Final step. Harper.
Subtract 1 from each side.
What are we rounding? Nearest 10th? 4.1. Good. All right, let's go. Keep grinding. I see x's in the exponent, so it's probably going to be some logs. Yep. Not yet, though. Not yet. Not yet. Ooh, Marty, why not?
Divide by 240.
Yep. Got to get the 240 out of there. Ooh, how's that looking as a decimal? Probably pretty crappy, right? Because I left it as 1/12. So I'm going to leave it as 1/12 instead of writing the decimal. All right, next move. What do you want to do here? Where are we going? Drew, there we go.
Log it.
What's that mean?
What?
Log it.
Log 112.
Yeah, yep. Keep going. I want to hear it.
And 3x plus 4.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Log.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Log 0.945. Good. Make sure the A, I just want to make sure, remember, that's times, not 4 log. 9 times. All right, now we're going to get x by itself. First move, get x by itself. Emma, over to you.
Divide by log.
Yes, good. Look at us doing this big boy, big girl math together. Didn't think you could do this when you rolled in here in September, huh? Look what you're doing now. So proud. You haven't seen it. Wait till we keep going on in the year. 387. I think I got that right. Yep. All right, let's just finish this here. Harper, what are your last two moves here? I'm going to do it all at once.
Subtract 4 and then divide by 3.
Yep, subtract 4, divide by 3. So go ahead, subtract 4 over, and then divide by 3. And round to the nearest 10th. $13.3. Any issues? We already over there, Goof Troop? We're good? Yeah. That's the standard definition of a Goof Troop U3 over there. All right. 7, do we get nuts? Do we try it?
Not yet.
Try it?
Yes.
Well, we don't try anything yet, though. You're not ready to try it yet. What's got to happen before we try anything? Divide by 8, right? Let's divide by 8. E to the x over 4 equals 1/8. All right, what do you think? Take a shot? Then do it your way then. Bring down the 1/4 and log both sides. I'm going for it. I'm taking the natural log of both sides now. All right, take the natural log of both sides. That automatically cancels out the e. Just make sure you keep the natural log on the other side. So we have e, sorry, no we don't. We canceled that out. X over 4 equals natural log of 1/8. Again, you want to bring it down and log the e and log the 1/8. All right, great, go. Whatever floats your boat. Find your lost remote, whatever. Still got to do what though at the end? I don't care if you took the log or canceled it out with the natural log. What do I still have to do at the end to get x by itself? Eventually, Marty. I want to get x by itself. No matter if I took the natural log or logged it, I got to multiply by 4 at the end. I don't care what method you use. Ooh, 100. 2 numbers. So you natural loggers, you regular loggers. Negative 8.32. No matter how you did it. All right, and number 8, you choose. Go ahead. Choose your own adventure right there, number 8. However you want to do it. You want to log it, you want to natural log it. By the way, that's a 0.3x. All right, it might be tough to read on your paper, 0.3x. Don't do anything until the 87's out of there, though. Don't do anything until the 87's out. Then you can choose your own adventure. Just so you log studs know you got the right answer, it should be choice 4 here. Should be choice 4. Whether you did natural log or took the log after the 87. Any issues getting choice 4? We're going to do this last one as usual as one big group so we can hear all these voices. All good? All right, let's go. Number 9, first move. Let's finish this off on a good note, everybody. Kate, first move.
Subtract 9.
Darn right. What are you looking at there? 2,500. 3,270. Whew. Next. This is as tough as it gets right here. Oh, Richie, there we go.
Divide by 3,200.
There we go. Blind squirrels, acorns, everyone. Got it. Got it. Yep. That's not a good number, is it? So I'm going to leave it as 250 over 327. Good work. What's it look like next? Uh-oh, here we go. Show it just wasn't a fluke. Let's go, Richie. What do you got? What's it going to look like? Show me it doesn't look, it's not a fluke. Come on.
Okay.
Dig deep.
Log 250.
Are we ready to log? All right, I'm just trying to mess with it. Go ahead, log.
Log the first one. And then equals 2x minus 5 log 49.7.
Okay, all right. You show me you belong. Good. Good. You didn't need help from Grant. Good job. Drew, oh boy, here we go now. We're just hitting the whole troop up here. What's next?
You're gonna divide log.
Yeah.
497.
Should I put the 5 with it?
No.
Yeah, no, good.
No, you know.
That'd be embarrassing, right? All right, what's that long decimal I got to write out? 8.8. 150436962. Good job, everyone. All right, let's finish this off strong. Just tell me my last 2 moves. Last 2 moves. Let's go, Max. Finish off strong for me.
Add 5 to both ends and divide by 2.
Good. Add 5, divide by 2. And hopefully we end up with nearest 10th, 6.9. Okay, there we go. Whew. Yeah, I know it was. I went past the 20-minute mark. Everyone all right? Whew. Longest one here. Went 25 on everyone.